It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Bears' creative quarterback. He's fourth in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. It's the Bears and the Vikings under the lights on Sunday night.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns...
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that?
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bears first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, it's Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. The Bears call out their field goal team. This from 45 yards away. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, here's Rivers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7 and the Vikings 1st down.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. 2nd and 7. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Rivers. And the Vikings have got a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Holding offense.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To the air once more is McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his...
And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Now they'll set up to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's another Bears first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he will get into the end zone. Cole Komet, touchdown Bears.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
His throw left side is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Back to throw. He'll go underneath to Swift. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Bears are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll motion a tight end right. On On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. One of the tight ends motions right. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the Bucs who were able to get the victory at home. The Bucs continue to roll as they run their mark to a very strong 4-1 with the victory. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, terrific in the victory as his guys upped their mark to 4-1 now. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Tevin Jenkins, the man called for the flag. He'll get this out wide. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, here's Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Checking it down, this one is caught. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive line.
Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 17, Vikings 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Give up the middle with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and 5. Play action now, it's McCarthy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point is good. And the Bears go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense. Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 6-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. You have a tight end motioning left here. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here's first and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come up now for second down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. One of the tight ends in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing now on first and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.